Hello and welcome you all in the tutorial video of Basics of Communication System. My name is Hari Mohan Rai and I am going to explain in this video about elements of communication system, or you can say a basic block of communication system. So before starting with elements of communication system, we'll discuss about what is communication system, or in a simple word you can say what communication system means. How we can define this communication system. So we can say that communication system is nothing but it is any means by conveying the information from one place to another place. One place to another place means for a large distance, for a far away distance. Like this information can be anything, different type of sound, picture, music, or any computer data it can be. Okay, so it means that when we are transmitting something from one place to another place is nothing but called communication. Now we are coming on our main topic, which is nothing but elements of communication system. So there are certain elements of communication system which I am going to explain you about, and this is the first part of this communication system, fundamental of communication system tutorial video. So let us see, there are certain block of this communication system which includes the information source, or we can say information, first one. Then there is the input transducer, which is connected with the output of information source. Then there is a transmitter. Then after there is a channel, or that is also called medium. Then after there is a receiver block, and finally output transducers or destination we call. And in channel there is something introduces is called noise. Now we'll study step by step about each block. Like first we starting with the information source. So see here, this is the information source. Basically, what is information source, or what is information? Information source means like whatever the things which produces information. For example, being a human being, we speak, that is nothing but we are the information source, and we are transmitting information in the form of voice. So what is information? Information represents anything which we want to transmit, such as voice, message, data, picture, etc. And information is nothing but it is the process by the system, transferred by a system, received by a system in its original form, isn't it? So information source and information we understand about. Next we will go for the input transducer. What is input transducer? We know that our information is not in electrical forms. So for transmitting the signals or transmitting the data, we require the signal should be in the electrical form. So what this input transducer do? The input transducer is a device which converts non-electrical signals into electrical form before transmission. Okay, why does it do? Because most of the times message comes from the information source is non-electrical, therefore it is not suitable for immediate transmission. So what we do, we convert using this input transducer in the form of electrical, and then it can be transmitted. Now there is a one of the important block is called transmitter. What this transmitter is? Transmitter is an electronic circuit which used to transmit or the send data from using data or information to certain distance with the means of some channel or medium. So now what this transmitter consists of? This transmitter consists of some electronic circuits such as amplifier, mixer, oscillator, and power amplifier. So why amplifier? Because it increases the power level of the signal so that it can be transmitted to a far away distance. In the transmitter, information signal gets superimposed in the carrier. That means here in the transmitter itself modulation takes place. Modulation means is superimposing the low frequency signal, that means our voice signal, with the high frequency signal, means carrier signal, is called modulation. So in transmitter itself modulation takes place. So very important block of this communication system. Now there is channel. Now if the transmitter transmit the information or send the information, how it is passes through and how it is, I mean, with the what medium it transmitted. So we can say it is nothing but a medium or by which the transmitter transmitted the information. So it is also called is nothing but a link between transmitter and receiver. It is a link between transmitter and receiver. It can be in the form of like wired or wireless. For example, coaxial cable, two wire line, or free space, and or I mean optical fiber. Like, so if you are talking about free space, that is best example is our radio or TV transmission or cellular mobile communication. These are the example of free space or wireless communication channel. And the wire, what is telephone line, that is or broadband, which we use as the data cables. So these are the example of wired line. Now we are coming on the one of the important this one, that is called receiver. One main important block is receiver. This like transmitter transmit the signal through the channel, through the medium, either wired or wireless. Here receiver used to receive, I mean it is an electronic device which receive the signal transmitted by the transmitter through any means of communication channel or through any means of medium, isn't it? Now the receiver signal is nothing but here demodulation takes place. In transmitter modulation takes place, but here in receiver demodulation takes place, isn't it? So in receiver signal I mean whatever the received signal is there, the received signal is amplified and demodulated because it should be some low frequency or low voice, so it should be amplified. So various types of receivers used depending upon the requirement. For example, some of the examples are loudspeaker, some video display unit, TV picture tube, computer, radar display unit. These are the some examples of receiver. So basically receiver used to receive the signal and it used to amplify or demodulate the received signal. Now the last is the last block is output transducer or destination we call. That means the output transducer, what it does, it converts the demodulated output or the received output into its original form. That means its electrical form to non-electrical form. For example, if the signal is received in the electrical form, so what was the signal? Like signal was in voice or data or picture, so it should be converted into the original form which was initially transmitted. So like example, loudspeaker convert the electrical signal into the sound. So loudspeaker, what it does, it amplify in the form of it passes through the electricity and convert into the sound. And in channel there is a unwanted signal introduced, that is called noise. What is noise? Noise is a signal, like it is transmitted through, I mean when we are transmitting a signal through a channel, then it get mixed with some unwanted signal is called noise. Means noise is an unwanted signal which we do not want. It is automatically introduces in the channel. For example, if we noise introduces, what happens, the information gets distorted. For example, noise due to vehicles, noise due to electric motors, heavy machineries, and due to the flickerings of tubes and all this. Because of this, our information get distorted, and this can be reduced with the help of some filter circuit. Okay, so we'll see the again what are the main blocks of the communication system. These are the information source, send the information, input transducer convert into the electrical form, transmitter transmit the signal, channel through which the information passes through, noise, it is unwanted signal, receiver used to receive the signal transmitted by transmitter, and output transducer or destination which again converted the signal into its original form. This is the basic element or block diagram of communication system. Thank you.